Media. In mass communication, media are the communication outlets or tools used to store and deliver information or data. The term refers to components of the mass media communication industry, such as print media, publishing, the news media, photography, cinema, broadcasting, digital media, and advertising. Media are the tools we use to share and deliver information to a large number of people. This includes things like newspapers, TV, radio, movies, photography, digital platforms, and even advertising. Basically, media connects people by spreading news, stories, and ideas. So, what is evolution in media? The first part of the evolution of media describes the history and development of media technology. The evolution of media is a useful supplement for foundational courses in mass communication and communication history, as well as a primer for everyone interested in understanding the big picture of the communication media. So, the evolution of media is basically the history of how different types of media have developed and changed over time. From traditional tools like print and radio to modern digital platforms, it shows how technology shaped the way we share and receive information.
Cave paintings from around 35,000 BC, also known as Paleolithic cave art, are prehistoric illustrations and cave walls created with pigments like ochre and charcoal, applied with tools like fingers, sticks, or primitive brushes. These early artworks often depict large, wild animals in detailed and naturalistic ways. Used to record a vast array of information, including economic records, legal documents, literary text, and correspondence. A reed or stick stylus was papyrus produced in Egypt was used for many purposes, but none more important than its function as a writing material. Occasionally, individual sheets were sold for the purpose of record keeping and lists, but the majority of these sheets were fashioned and sold as scrolls. 10 to 20 sheets would be glued together to form a long sheet and rolled into a scroll. The Acta Diurna appeared in Rome around 130 to 131 BC, functioning as a daily gazette or public notice board, carved on stone or metal, and later handwritten on papyrus. It informed citizens about official government rules, court proceedings, births, deaths, gladiatorial games, and even human interest stories, acting as a precursor to the modern newspapers. In ancient Rome,
Dibao in China's 2nd century. Dibao, literary reports from the official's residence, were a type of publication issued by central and local government in an imperial China. While closets and a form of function to gazette in the Western world, they have also been called the palace reports or imperial bulletins. Different sources place the first publication as early as the Han Dynasty on 206 BC to 220 AD. Next is the Codex in the Maya region, 5th century. Maya codex or singular codex are folding books written by the pre-Columbian Maya civilization in the Maya hieroglyphic script. on Mesoamerican bark cloth. The folding books are the products of professional scribes working under the patronage of deities such as a tonsword, maze god, and the howler monkey gods. Most of the codex were destroyed by a conquistador on a Catholic priest in the 16th century. The codex had been named for the city where they eventually settled. The Dresden Codex is generally considered the most important of the few that survive. And the last is a printing press using woodblock in 200 AD. Woodblock printing is a technique for printing text, images, or patterns used widely throughout East Asia and originating in China in antiquity as a method of printing on the textiles and letter paper. As a method of printing on a cloth, the earliest surviving samples from China to date before 220 AD, and a woodblock printing is remained the most common East Asian method of the printing books and other texts as well as images until the 19th century.
The electronic age started around the 1930s with the invention of the transistor. It is also called the information age because it focused on sharing and processing information. This age introduced important inventions like radio, television, and early computers. The invention of electronic television was a gradual process throughout the early 20th century, with key advancements including Bell-Dophans were successful first all-electronic transmissions in 1927, Johann Laboratory's public demonstration of flopping images in 1925, and RCA Laboratory's first electrical color television system around 1946 to 1950. A transistor radio is a small portable radio reserve that uses transistor-based security. Following their development in 1954, made possible by the invention of the transistor in 1947, they became the most popular electronic communication device in history, with billions manufactured during the 1960s and 1970s. The IMD 704 was a scientific mainframe computer, a commercial success for IMD between 1955 and 1960. Large electronic computers are powerful machines built to process massive amounts of data at high speed. They were first developed in the mid-20th century, mainly for scientific research, military calculations, and government use. Apple I, released by the Apple Computer Company in 1976. The company was initially formed to sell the Apple I, its first product, and would later become the world's largest technology company.
In this video, let's explore how the Industrial Age began. The Industrial Age began in the 70s. It was a time of great change when machines started to replace manual work. Printing became faster and cheaper. Newspapers, books, and magazines spread ideas to move people than ever before. Communication also transformed. The telegraph and telephone connected people across long distance. Photography captured real image, while the radio brought news and entertainment into home. Transportation like trains spread these technologies even faster. The Industrial Age was more than just machines, factories, and invention. It was a turning point that changed how people live, work, and connected with each other. From steam engines to electricity, from hand tools to massive industries, this era shaped the modern world we know today.
New or Information Age from 1900s to 2000. The Internet paved the way for faster communication and the creation of the social network. People advanced the use of microelectronics with the invention integration of personal computers, mobile devices, and wearable technology. Moreover, voice, image, sound, and data are digitalized. We are now living in the information age.
Web browser. Mosaic 1993 was one of the first popular web browsers developed by a team led by Mark Andreessen and Eric Bina. It displayed images, inline with text, and introduced a user-friendly interface, making the web more accessible. Internet Explorer 1995 was a series of graphical web browsers developed by Microsoft. Blogs. Blogspot 1999, a free blogging platform launched by Pyra Labs and later acquired by Google in 2003, known for REST 2003, an open-source content management system or CMS built using PHP and MySQL, offers flexibility and customization options, making it suitable for professionals and businesses. 2003. Example of social networks: Friendster 2002, Multiply 2003, Facebook 2004, and Instagram 2010. Microblogs. Twitter 2006, a microblogging platform for short-form post tweets up to 280 characters, popular for real-time updates and discussions. Tumblr 2007, a microblogging platform that combines blogging and social networking, known for its creative and visual content, allowing users to share multimedia posts and follow others. For video, we can use YouTube 2005. AR, augmented reality, adds digital info to the real world. Example, Snapchat filter. VR or virtual reality creates a fully immersive digital environment. Example, VR headsets for gaming. Video chat. Skype 2003 was actually founded in 2003 but gained popularity after its acquisition by Microsoft in 2011. Other notable video chat platforms include Zoom, Google Meet, and FaceTime. Search engines. Google founded in 1998, not 1996, and Yahoo founded in 1994. Search engine developed in 1995. Are portable computers. Laptop. The first laptop, the IBM 5100, was released in 1975, not 1980. Laptops have since become portable personal computers. Netbook. Netbooks emerged around 2007-2008 as lightweight, budget-friendly laptops for basic tasks like browsing and emailing. Tablet. The first tablet-like device, the Apple Newton, was released in 1993, so this date is correct. Modern tablets like the iPad 2010 became popular for media consumption and portability. Smartphones, wearable technology, cloud, and big data. Smartphones, mobile devices that combine computing, internet, and communication capabilities. Wearable technology, devices like smartwatches, fitness trackers, and smart glasses that track health, fitness, and other metrics. Cloud and big data. Cloud computing, storing and processing data online, allowing for scalability and accessibility. Big data, analyzing large data sets to gain insights, patterns, and trends. These technologies have transformed how we live, work, and